Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Nerf16 Retro Kid here on YouTube, and in a moment, I'm going to do a quick Nerf news and loadout update. This is my permanent stock. Cool thing about it is that since this is my Alpha Trooper, as you also may have noticed, it's interchangeable. I kind of kept the stock plunger seal here. This is from a very old recon, so in a moment, I'm going to switch this out, and you'll see what's up. Okay, the permanent stock is in almost successfully well. The thing is, it took up a little extra time because I don't know if my camera's gonna pick it up. Is that the old Recon plunger cover sheet, whatever you want to call it, has some stripped screws as time went on. So I kind of went from going from a Phillips head screwdriver as you normally would do to a run-of-the-mill Swiss Army knife, basically the knife setting, of course. And just took like the very tip, the very sharp bit of it, and just like drilled it in like you would normally do if you're screwing it out. So technicality aside, this particular permanent stock has been in the house for about, I want to say, easily a few years now. I don't know the exact time and place. I said, why not? It was definitely before I had an Alpha Trooper and the Elite line was even remotely an idea. And probably when the recons were still in stores, so I guess to put it into context. So I'm just gonna reposition the cam and just put a random mag in and just give you my thoughts, because I'm gonna do some light news on upcoming pistols that I really want to buy later on down the year. And I'm back. So here it is, and comfort-wise, it's actually on par. I know it doesn't look much on camera, but this was actually taller than it supposedly looks. To put on paper, it's pretty much the same height and width if Raider stock was just extended, except it's more sturdy, more permanent. It's basically I want to say a basic PVC barrel, PVC pipe that I just stick together with some years of assorted tapes. There's so many in here, I don't know. Best guess, the bottom cavity, like the inner piece, is probably still electrical tape as its main bind. As for the plunger cover sheet head on when the plunger itself comes out, I sanded it when I still had really good sandpaper. I don't have that anymore. So yeah, enough with that. On to my lightly Nerf news. With the mini-mag out of the way, so let's get to the obvious. Nerf Double Down and Nerf Sharp Shot. Here is the Double Down in its entirety in box. Word has it might be in the States already, so I might give it a shot. But as a buyer, I might have a slight dilemma. I want to get this as a variant of the Jolt, I guess, body scheme. It sounds pretty good on paper. You get a barrel, 2 barrels. It has a selector. I think it's not a smart AR. I guess it's like a one at a time kind of thing. Before I guess smart ARs came around. The grip is not really much a grip. It's actually for darts. And again, as a functional sidearm, it would pretty much work in a war. If you up the not the wattage, this is not electrical. The springs, if you could somehow extend the Night Finder draw over there, you might have a shot. If you got a fire strike still, you could definitely dual this no problem. I might, if I get my hands on this come later in the year. Another reason why I got a dilemma is because I think the Sharp Shot, I think this is what it's called, I want to get this more. Because I've seen a lot of early Nerf modders get this, and despite it looking, like I said, I think prior Nerf news, that this is pretty much an NES zapper. It's a breech load kind of design, but also a Jolt body cavity too on the. Okay, turns out in the next couple minutes it's gonna be a little camera wonky, mostly because my battery just decided to crap out, and I just wrestled with it for a while instead of just straight up switching and apologizing. So with that out of the way, my quick thoughts on the stock was mainly it's a gimmick, but I like the storage capacity on it when it comes to folding and everything. Mainly because when it comes to my collection so far, as some nerfers will know, when you have a collection as long as you do, since like, I don't know, 08, 09, it gets to look a little like this. If I could get my light on, hang on a sec. This pretty much this bad. So with that said, back to your regular scheduled news. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but my Nerf collection is getting a little hectic. So yeah, I think both of the MSRP price on both the Sharp Shot and the Double Down are going to be like the 20 to 30 range at best. So overall, that's my 2 cents on the matter. My permanent stock was not bad, and for now, I'm Nerf 16 Richard Kid here on YouTube. And yeah, laters. Have a good weekend.